Hi, I'm Krista Buccari, and I'm here to help you achieve and maintain beautiful, healthy, glowing skin. The number one thing you need to start doing today is keeping an open neck, and I'll explain what I mean by that. So as we age and as we are on our devices and just going throughout our day, we tend to roll our shoulders forward and then the head pitches forward. And what happens here is that your body thinks you want to stay in this position, so it starts to lay down collagen to help you and brace you in this position. So what that does is creates a shortness here, some jowling, some pulling over time, and you reduce the flow significantly. So in order to maintain beautiful glowing skin, we really need metabolic waste to be able to flow out of our tissues into our body to be filtered out. We also need blood, qi, and nutrients to flow up into our face in order to maintain that glow and keep our cells really healthy and vibrant. So I'm going to teach you a quick connective tissue massage that you can do on yourself to open up the décolletage and the neck, maintain a more confident appearance and a confident feeling, and really keep everything nice and plump and hydrated. So you want to do this first thing in the morning before you have any lotion on at all, because you want to have a little bit of attraction on the skin. We're going to be doing little micro stretches. So start by putting your right hand in the center of your collarbones and just below. And I'm going to take my left hand and I'm placing my hand right in front of my anchor. And I'm just going to do a little light micro stretch. And I'm not pushing in. Now I'm going to inchworm forward. I'm not pushing into my tissues. I'm creating a little stretch. I'm going to follow with my anchor, little inchworm. And it's light. This shouldn't be stressing your hand out at all. It should be really easy. Might be a little bit tricky because you haven't done it before, but you will get this down soon, I promise. So I'm doing 2 passes here. Little micro stretch. So now feel the side you did and feel the side that you did not do, and you might notice that your tissues are actually holding more fluid in a good way. They're plumper and more hydrated. I'm going to do 1 more pass just for good luck. Again, I'm just staying in that surface layer, little micro stretches. Now I'm going to move up to the collarbone. So I'm going to re-anchor right in front of the collarbone. I'm going to have my lead hand. Little baby stretch. Little baby stretch. Nice short movements, especially if you have any crepiness here or if you have any wrinkling. You really want to keep that little micro stretch. So we're working through any adhesions that are forming. And it's wonderful to do this in the morning too, because as you sleep, you form adhesions. Movement is really what minimizes that. So this is a great way to start your day. Nice and easy. I'm not pressing inward, I'm just gliding the tissue, creating a nice little counter stretch. And it could be a little funny at first, but it'll be second nature soon. And now I'm going to take my opposite hand. So I'm taking my right hand since I'm working on the left side. I'm going to place my fingers above my collarbones and my anchor is ready. I'm going to anchor down on my collarbone and I'm just going to glide up maybe an inch. And I'm going to re-anchor and glide up another inch and re-anchor. So super, super important here. Do not press into your neck. There are so many important structures. We're staying very, very light. And now I'm over the jawbone, and this is a great move. So I'm anchoring beneath my fingers, and I'm just gliding the tissue over the jawbone. And this is wonderful for really opening up this whole area here. It's a nice facelift. So you want to do maybe 2 passes in each row, and I'm going to do about 3 rows on my neck. So now I'm moving towards the front. Even more critical not to push inward here. So really feel into the layer that you're trying to affect. So a lot of people think that pulling on skin can cause wrinkling, but that's actually not true when done correctly. This is actually hydrating that fascia. which is why it feels so much softer than the other side. So now I'm working around more towards the side and the back. Again, nice and easy here. No stress. Because I have no lotion on, the skin is really easy to grip and stretch. Nice. Now I'm going to take my fingers on my left side and I'm just going to allow them to melt into my cheek, right on the jawbone here. So this is the masseter and it gets very tense and it holds a lot of fluid. So this really helps to contour the jawline just by releasing this. And now I'm letting time be my ally. I'm not forcing it, I'm not pushing in very firmly. It's more of a resting position. You might notice right away that you have more contouring on one side than the other. So now let's move to the other side. And if you like to have your lead hand be the pusher hand and have the anchor hand underneath it, that's fine. I just really want you to make sure you're not pushing in. You really want to be moving in a horizontal way. So a little connective tissue release. And I'm excited because you are going to see so many changes. A third of your body's lymphatic drainage happens between the jaw and the collarbones. So this is a really wonderful way to support your entire system, your immune system, and the lymphatic system is your sewage system essentially. So if that gets backed up, you start to get metabolic waste and inflammation. Now I'm going to work on my collarbone. That inflammation builds up and can cause things like rosacea, cause stiff joints, puffiness, dullness in the skin. So we're all about increasing flow here. And once you release the tissue, that flow is restored. So now I'm going to work my way up the neck, anchoring below. Remember, no pressure here, or very, very, very minimal because there's so many important structures in the neck. Now I'm going over my jaw. Feels amazing. I even feel it in the back of my neck because the way the connective tissue is, it's like a three-dimensional web that holds you together. It's in every section of your body possible. It's like this beautiful tapestry, but it can get a little bit bound up. You think about how we spend our days hunched forward. Just allowing a nice opening to happen. I'm working around to the side and the back. And you don't even need to do as many passes that I'm doing. I really want you to feel what it's like when you do 3. And I didn't do the front, so I'm just going to go really gentle here, gentle, gentle. No pressure, no stress. Breathing. This is amazing. If you have any jowling right here, it's a little facelift. And now I'm going to take my fingers. I'm just going to rest them into that jaw. Just nice and easy. Breathing. So many people have such tense jaws that hold a lot of anger and resentment, and it's wonderful to release this for yourself. Remember, we're getting that heating and opening effect just by allowing time to be our ally. And you can take as long as you want here, as long as it feels good, but I'm only doing maybe 30 seconds, but I'm already feeling a bit of a melting and an opening. So next, you just want to drape down your throat, gentle, light as a feather here. Super, super light. So I want to encourage all that fluid that's maybe been trapped to escape and filter out and flow. The lighter you go, the better you'll go here. The better you'll do, excuse me. Nice and light. You can even tap. Lymph is really a system that responds to light touch. Okay, now I'm gonna take my fingers and I'm just gonna place them on the base of my head where it meets my neck. I'm just allowing my head to sort of arc back a little bit and allow a natural opening. as I bring my fingers forward and I'm working my way down the sides of my spine, down my neck, so open that tissue that might be a little short and condensed. It's a beautiful way to maintain length in the neck. All right, so I hope this was helpful. Please try it for 30 days at least, maybe once a day, once every other day. Just really think about your neck when you go about your day-to-day activities. So if you're on your phone and you're looking down, hold your phone up and look up at it. You might look a little insane, but it's really so helpful in maintaining excellent posture and keeping everything open and flowing. So think about your skin next time you're at your computer and you're hunched over or you're tempted to look down at your phone. So I hope this is helpful, and I'm really excited to maintain your skin and keep working towards this radiant aging journey.